Hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your August 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross-watcher, you also might be able to resonate with some of these messages. I do want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Make sure that you do click the little bell to receive all notifications. All right, Libra, let's see what you have coming up here in August. We're starting out with the Nine of Cups. Wow, crossed by the Death card. We have the Ace of Wands at your foundation with the Ace of Swords in the recent past. Crowning you, I have the Knight of Swords. Wow, coming up in the near future, I have the Queen of Swords. In the position of your power, I have the Six of Swords. How others are viewing you, the Two of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, I have the Magician, and energy that you have going into September, I have the Eight of Wands. I see movement. You have a lot of similar energies to another sign here. Some of the same cards. I'm trying to remember which one. Make sure you're watching your other signs, your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. If you have a sign that is dominant in your chart, make sure you're watching that sign. It might be a Scorpio. For some of you, it could be Scorpio. Could be Virgo. Wow. The overall energy for you guys for August, we have the Seven of Swords. Not automatically negative, really, not automatically negative. You do have several swords cards here, lots of swords. So some of you, this is a more strategic energy. It's a tactic energy. So this is you strategizing, planning a lot. Making some moves. You could be making those moves quietly. You could be making those moves all by yourself. I do see you taking action. Okay, this is interesting. Seven of Swords, the Tower, the Hermit. So this is you learning something. It might be shocking. So some of you, this already happened. Others, it's happening here in August. You're learning something. It could be some sort of deception with the Seven of Swords and the Tower coming to light. What was hidden and unknown is surfacing in a big way. And this is you learning something that maybe is a bit of a surprise with the Tower energy. It might have something to do with a Virgo, or it could be a fellow air sign, could be a Scorpio. This is meant to happen though. So if you just had, even if you just had a big fight, if someone lied, if something just surfaced, if something is surfacing, if something's coming to light, this is divinely orchestrated. This is meant to happen. Just so you know, when things like this happen that are outside of our control, this is the universe stepping in. And so, yeah, if something ended with a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Leo, if something ended, it was meant to be. It certainly could be a blessing in disguise. There might be something better coming in. We don't always know the reason why something is happening when we're going through this energy. But if you're learning something, if something's shocking, if something crumbled, Libra, it's meant to happen. You know, it's as simple as that. It's meant to happen. It could be a job ending for some of you because there's something better. It's actually a blessing. something you weren't seeing. I have the Knight of Pentacles, I have the Two of Swords here. Something you weren't seeing. Could also be something with, wow, an ex. If a relationship ended, could be with someone younger with the Knight here. If a relationship ended, this person might try to reconcile with you. Before you do that, you need to look at other options that you have around you, or for some of you, maybe you need to be patient. Because something better is on the horizon. This is meant to be for some of you. Wow, okay. I do see an ending in the past. Could be a relationship. I have the Five of Cups, Four of Wands here. Long-term relationship ending. You possibly didn't see it coming. You have, I'm telling you, someone else coming in. They might already be around you, or be patient. They will be around you. Could be a friend. We have the Three of Cups there. I'm not really getting third party, although that could be the case for some of you. But honestly, I feel like this is somebody around you, someone you have a past with. There's a connection. Three of Cups, Six of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups here, crossed by the Death card. So a Scorpio might be significant. But Libra, right at the start of the month, this is you quite happy. Some of you could be overindulging. Lots of food, lots of drink. It's a very positive energy. It's a little bit of a smug energy, but overall, it's a very positive energy. Maybe some of you went after somebody. You might have exposed somebody if someone was lying or stealing, if someone had bad intentions. You could have exposed them. You could have done something. That's not all of you. Others, you learned something. You're feeling quite good about it. No matter how you resonate, you're feeling quite good. This is bringing about great change. With death, yes, something ending, but creating that space for something new to come in. You know, oftentimes we have to make space. You want new beginnings to come in. You want to manifest something new. You have to clear out the old. So old partnerships, people, relationships that you can't let go of, that are no longer serving you, friendships as well. You have to clear out the old and make that space. And sometimes we're not able to do that. That's not always the easiest. So the universe actually has to step in sometimes and help us. And so if something didn't work out with somebody, or you've seen someone's true colors, and it might have been a shock, because we have the Hermit in the Tower here. So if you learned something, this is truth here. What's in your recent past and what's on your mind, Libra, this is truth. There's something you learned or something you're going to learn. This is all about the truth coming to light. And with that, there's new possibilities. And you're feeling quite smug. So I think you learned something, Libra, and it's making you quite happy here at the start, or you're going to learn something and it's making you quite happy here at the start of the month. Something is ending. Something is ending, or it's transforming, where it will never be the same. This is a transformation for some of you. If you've been single for a while, you could be moving towards actually getting into a relationship or falling for someone. It would really be more like falling for someone when you least expected it, Libra. So yeah, if you've been single for a while, lonesome, on your own, doing your own thing, yeah. Some of you maybe have met someone, or you're going to meet someone, but some of you already have. We have the Ace of Wands at your foundation, so there might be a very strong attraction. There was a spark. Now, right at the start of the month, I mean, you could be happy as heck because maybe you've taken this person out. Some of you are going on a date with this person. You're just happy as heck with this energy here. Libra. I see a physical spark, a connection, but then also we have the Ace of Swords here. So there's that intellectual spark as well. You guys understand how each other thinks. You might think alike. Yeah, so you've met someone. Some of you are taking this person out. You're having a good time with this person. Ace of Swords in the recent past. I think you've seen something. There's been clarity. So maybe at the end of July, there is clarity, truth coming to light, and we see you actually taking action. We have the Knight of Swords here. This is you charging forward. There's something you learned. Those of you that this hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen. I see you inspired and I see you taking action. If you're hearing that, you know, someone had bad intentions, or if you're learning that somebody had bad intentions, or someone was doing something wrong, basically, this is you going after them. Could even be pursuing something legally. Those of you that you were, maybe there was an injustice or you were cheated in some way, this could be a wish coming true. This could be like a positive resolution to all of this. But I see you charging forward, taking action, learning something, and then here in the near future, with the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, I see you speaking your truth, Libra. Coming up very much in your element, as you can see. Definitely am not seeing you too emotional here this month. Nothing wrong with that. You could be cutting somebody out of your life, making a cut, feeling really inspired. Also, I'm seeing lots of communication here. Lots of communication. This could be with a fellow air sign. So Libra, an Aquarius, a Gemini. Could also be a Virgo who's significant. Some of you with death here, you're cutting somebody off. They might be younger than you, but you possibly are cutting somebody off. With this combination, I am reading for some Libran females where you want to be single. You might have seen someone's true colors. This is you wanting to be single. You have no problem being single. You're actually quite happy all by yourself. You don't need anybody else. With this energy, this is very positive. If you are meeting someone new, they might be younger than you. This would not be, I don't feel like it would be a codependent relationship. Even if they're younger than you, I feel like I'm just seeing what I'm getting here. I don't see you getting into a long-term relationship in the near future. Those of you that are meeting somebody new, I think that you're having fun with this person. You know, you both might actually be very independent people. And to be honest, one of you, if not both of you, but somebody might have a difficult time opening up emotionally, so that, you know, they're only ready to take this relationship so far. I really don't see you really wanting to get emotionally involved, to be honest. I see the physical chemistry and I see the intellectual connection. I think you guys can just have conversations for hours. You guys understand one another. I mean, ear and ear. I mean, that's a fantastic combination. You guys understand one another. And I think that you guys have a lot of fun together. But somebody, at some point, and it might not be the first half of the month, could be later on, it could be literally going into September for some of you. I think that that's going to change. So if this is somebody new or somebody that you've been maybe sleeping with, for some of you, somebody is going to eventually maybe fall for the other person, fall for you, you fall for them. To be honest, they might have been hiding their feelings, and that's going to bubble over and come to light. Because change is in the air. No matter if you're seeing it come in or not, this is change that's coming in. And so with the Seven of Swords, you could be hiding your feelings, Libra. You might have been hiding your feelings for this person. But change is in the air. Change is coming in. I do see physical travel, and I also see you on a journey. So some of you are physically traveling. Others, this is a journey that you're on with this other person, with this new possibility. If not on the love front, this is the energy around the third week moving forward. I think that there's a lot going on at the start of the month. I think there's more going on here around the third week. At this time, though, around the third week, you have to make a decision. We have the Two of Pentacles. Weighing the options, weighing the pros and cons. Having multiple options. So I see you moving forward, making a decision. Could be in regards to a Virgo, could be in regards to a Gemini. We have the Magician and the hopes and fears. Two of Pentacles is how others are viewing you, which could be juggling, could be in multiple relationships. But it could also be that you have a lot going on in your life. It could be that you have this big, maybe lawsuit that's ongoing. You might be a business owner, and then you have love coming in, but you're very independent. You have this going on and that going on. For some of you, Two of Pentacles isn't automatically juggling multiple relationships. It can be sometimes. But I actually see it more juggling multiple different things, working two jobs, having a couple of big things going on in your life at once. You know, if you were suing someone, but then you have this going on over here and you have that going on. You're trying to stay balanced. Also, Two of Pentacles is a flexible energy. Queen of Swords isn't always the most flexible, but here around the third week, somebody could be warming you up a little bit, Libra, especially you females. I think that you're fearing that someone is a liar, a cheater. I think you're fearing that. You're fearing being used. This is just some of you. Others, this is you hoping to manifest this passion, this desire. This could be like a creative endeavor with the Magician and the Ace of Wands. But those of you that this is like a sex-only situation, ship. I think that you are fearing being used. That's not all of you. Some of you, this is what you want. You don't want to get involved emotionally, really. But energy that we have going into September, we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. I see nothing but movement, Libra, from the very start of the month. This is movement, travel. Some of you physical travel, others, there's a lot going on. It's the energy shifting. I think that something just happened in the recent past at the end of July. But let's do some clarifying. So I want to take a look at the Seven of Swords, which is the overall energy. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords for Libra. Interesting. I'm going to take these. Eight of Wands can be lots of messages going back and forth, but for me, it is also the energy shifting, things moving forward very quickly. It's a very passionate energy, very creative. You might feel quite inspired here at this time, especially with something that began prior. You see movement here at this time, so by the end of the month, you already see things rapidly advancing. Now, those of you involved with someone, this could be you falling in love with them. If you haven't already slept with them, you could be sleeping with them. But some of you, I feel like this is you falling in love. This is somebody falling in love. If it's not you, it's them. Somebody's falling in love with the Eight of Wands. I also see lots of communication. There's lots of communication. If you are falling for someone, Libra, it's somebody that you have a very strong mental connection with, but then there's also this physical chemistry. The connection might be just intense, very intense. And I am seeing that some of you may be older Librans, and I don't mean old, but I mean older than this person. So you could be 30 something, 40 something, whatever. It doesn't matter. This person could be under 35. Normally for me, I view the Knights as 30 and under. If they are over the age of 30, it's possible that they're very immature for their age. But you might be having, okay, that's interesting. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at this Knight of Swords. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords for Libra. The cards just don't want to shuffle for you, Libra. Wow. All right, let's take a look at this Eight of Wands for Libra. All right, wow, okay. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. He's been coming up quite a bit for you guys. The weeklies, maybe even last month. I've been seeing the Emperor for you guys for a while, Libra. All right. Overall energy, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles. This could be a rejection. There's finally change. I think that, yes, I'm reading for some Librans that you suffered a loss. You suffered a loss in the past. Maybe you're not completely over it with the Five of Cups. But you're doing a darn good job, Libra. You're doing a darn good job. This is you really balancing those emotions and trying to control your emotions. For some of you, if you're feeling very emotional about the past, you're really controlling yourself. You're not showing it. So those of you that a relationship ended, something ended, you found something out. If something crumbled, it was meant to be. Know that. It might have been toxic because we have the devil here. I see you happy at the start of August. So no matter how you resonate with this, I see you quite happy. And I do see you going through great change. And I see lots of action, lots of forward movement. But for those of you that this is not a new connection, because for some, it's a general reading. For some of you, this is a new connection with the aces here. If this is somebody that you were already involved with, I have 2 knights. Knights come in, they do not stick around. So those of you, if this was somebody that left your life, or maybe they've been in and out, possibly a little flaky, could be a Capricorn. I'm definitely getting flakiness. So in and out, I think you finally put some walls up with this person. We have the 9 of Rods here. This is you maybe blocking this person or finally putting up some boundaries. So for those of you that this is somebody from the past, it's definitely a karmic lesson, karmic connection, time for you to move on, which I think you know that. And I think that it's happening and you're so happy. I really feel nothing but positive vibes with this. And you know, I very well could be reading for 2 different groups of Librans. Those of you where there's someone new and the attraction is just through the freaking roof. Somebody new coming in. Others, I mean, you know that this past person is toxic and I think you're excited. You're excited to move on. Some of you excited that you blocked this person, or maybe that they're finally taking a hint, excuse me. This here, for those of you that are putting up some walls, some boundaries, this is you rejecting someone. You don't trust them. You don't trust their intentions. This is you blocking someone. It could be completely fear-based. Yes, we have the 8 of Swords here. It could be completely fear-based. But I do see some of you rejecting someone, blocking them, putting some boundaries up. Thank God for those of you that this is a karmic or toxic relationship. You've learned the lesson. You're moving on. And for a very, very, very small number of you, we'll address it. Maybe literally 1 or 2 of you. Do not leave anybody alone in your house. If you just met somebody, if you do not trust somebody, do not leave them with anything of yours, anything of value. Do not just trust random people here in the month of August. And that's not for all of you. I just want to put it out there. Just be extra cautious here. Do not give out any credit card information, bank account information, anything like that, okay? Because there could be someone around you. There could be a thief. There could be someone around you that you're not seeing. This person has bad intentions. That's not all of you, okay? For some of you, you're going to resonate with this energy in the way that I've already mentioned. But I just want to say that. So if you're meeting new people, if there's someone around you and you're just getting bad vibes from them, really, really trust your gut instincts here, okay? And if you did block somebody, Libra, they certainly could be reaching out to you here at this time. You might be receiving emails, text messages from this person. Again, Knight of Swords, so ear sign energy or someone younger. Could also be a Taurus. This person could be reaching out to you because they want a commitment. Maybe you blocked them, you shut them out, you rejected them. And here at this time, and this is going into September, they could be reaching out to you unexpectedly and telling you that they want a commitment. They want to be with you. They want to marry you, you know. With the Hierophant here. All of a sudden, this person maybe is manning up. This person is stepping up their game. For some of you, this is interesting. Okay. Wow, look at this. This was at the bottom of the deck. You have the Emperor, the Fool, the Hermit, the Lover's card. If you are a Libra man, you've been single for a while, that's about to end. Wow, look at this. Wow, you have love coming in. If you're a Libra man, maybe you're a cross-watcher watching this reading because you're involved with a Libra, or you want to be involved with a Libra. If you're a Libran man, I see you breaking free. So I feel like for some of you, this is leaving this lifestyle behind. You've met somebody or you will meet somebody, and there's a very strong pull towards this person, very strong attraction. Again, mental connection. Some of you are meeting this person online. Okay, so don't invite them over for dinner tomorrow, you know what I mean? If you're meeting somebody online, I definitely see the interest, but you also don't want to just invite them over to your home and you haven't known them for too long. You don't want to do that. And because it's a general reading, I'm just putting it out there. You don't want to do that. You want to move forward, pursue the relationship. You know, if you have good feelings about it, then pursue it. But if you don't really know this person, don't invite them over for brunch tomorrow. You know what I mean? You just don't do that. All right. So additional guidance for Libra, please. Okay. Wow. Wow, okay. So let's look at career for Libra, career. And if you hear my son in the background, I do apologize. He's having a great time. Okay. Looking at love life for Libra, August 2020, Libra. And just to get a little bit more information, Libra. Wow, Libra, my goodness. Okay. So you guys had a very interesting read. I think it's going to be a very interesting month for you guys. I see nothing but movement. I'll repeat that. Again, Libra, nothing but movement, which is very good. That's not something we see all the time in readings. It's just not something you see. But Spirit is telling you to raise your vibration, so you want to attract the right people into your life. All right, so listen to your higher self. Be kind. For some of you, you need to work on raising your vibration, leveling up. For those Libran men that are watching this that are younger, thinking before you are acting, before you're taking action. You want to help those around you that are in need. Some of you, you're going to raise your vibration by facing your shadow. So you could be doing some shadow work, conquering some demons, accepting all sides of yourself, and then trying to accepting yourself, but then, you know, if there's something you really don't like, you can work on that. Which I think some of you are doing. You have some powerful energies here, Libra. I like this. I really like this. I really touched on a lot of what was going on for you females, but now I'm getting a lot with you males. And so no matter which group you fall into, this is very positive. I think that you're letting go of the past, grieve your losses. I think you're doing this, you're accepting the past, what did not work out in the past. And yes, it might take a lot for you to do this, but you are doing it. I think you're loving yourself here. I think you're enjoying yourself. I think you're looking forward to this change that you're going through. And I think that you are definitely raising your vibration. You are facing your shadow. For some of you, you're conquering your demons. You're doing some shadow work. And some of you could be going back to school. You're really bettering yourself. You really are. Some of you, this is like higher learning. But school, the answer that you're seeking involves going to school. And then we also have study, reading, research, education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So taking some online classes for some of you. You could be teaching yourself, but I see you learning, and this is what's being advised here when it comes to career, Libra. I really think you're doing it. I really think you're stepping up in some big way. This is powerful. So you Libran men, especially you younger men, I see you growing. Yeah, I see you expanding. Lots of learning taking place here. You females as well, though. You females as well. I think you're learning. I'm definitely reading for some Libran females. You're learning to love yourself more. You're taking care of yourself better. You're blocking out anything that's no longer serving you. You could have done this in the recent past. Looking at love life. I do have playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So if you are involved with somebody, it could be this Emperor. This could be your husband. You know, maybe you guys went through some stuff in the past. It could be that your relationship is going through a huge transformational period. You know, maybe you've been with this person for a long time. Try to have fun at some point in the month. Try to have fun, to be light, to have fun, to flirt with your partner. Those of you that have someone new coming in, you might have just blocked an ex. I see you making a decision around the 3rd week. For those of you that has not happened yet, you could be doing that here around the 3rd week. There's somebody that you're interested in. And I did go over this already. Mental, physical attraction. I see you playing. I see you having fun. And for some of you, this is your happily ever after. You're stepping into your happily ever after, a future filled with so much joy and personal fulfillment. But it's coming after you are loving yourself better, learning to love yourself, blocking out any sort of negative influences. You're learning a karmic lesson. You're cutting a karmic cord. You're not so trusting. If you think someone is a little manipulative, you are cutting them off. And it could be that there's a friend. You might end up falling for a friend. Some of you. You might be falling for a Gemini, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Leo, Scorpio, one of those signs. That's a possibility. You're grieving. You're still in the process of healing, and you might actually have a friend, someone around you who's going to help you get through this period, and that could actually lead to something else. Or you could be doing this for them. Okay, Libra. So what a reading. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Also, over on Vimeo, I do have the August Love Tarotscopes. If that's something you're interested in, that link is below. All of my links are below. All right, guys, stay safe and have a blessed month. Take care.